Social media management is notorious for being high pressure, competitive, and changing literally every day, which is why it isn't surprising that most social media managers get burned out within the first 2 years. So how do you keep going? How do you stay up with the latest updates, protect your mental health, and build a successful social media management business that supports your lifestyle goals? Whether that's working from home with your kiddos or jet setting around the world, that's what this show is all about. Welcome to Social Media Manager Confidential. I'm Shantae Gorman, founder of a 6-figure social media management agency and mentor to social media managers. And I'm here to dish on the ins and outs of the social media management world without any of the gatekeeping that can come along with it. You'll learn, you'll laugh, and you'll leave each episode inspired. Let's dive into today's episode. Hi there, welcome back to another episode of Social Media Manager Confidential. If this is your first episode, a special welcome and shout out to you. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if this is not your first episode and you're coming back every single week, thank you so much for being here and letting me know what you love about the show. I'm really excited to dive into today's topic, all about things that are turning off your potential social media management clients. By far, the biggest question I get asked from newer social media managers is this: I really need a new client, but nobody is booking with me. What am I doing wrong? Over the years, I've been able to pinpoint 5 specific things that turn off a would-be client and take them from a maybe we'll work together to a hard pass, sorry, but no thanks. I've ordered these points in order of importance, so the first few I mentioned are huge turnoffs, while the last 2 aren't deal breakers. But if you have someone who is on the fence, it'll have them deciding on no more often than not. So the biggest thing that's turning off your potential clients is lack of social proof. If your potential client hasn't been around long enough to see proof that you know your stuff, they may be feeling a little uneasy about signing on the dotted line. We can make that decision easier for them by providing a well-developed case study. Inside the case study, you'll share screenshots and a project summary that details out the results you've received in the past in a way that positions you as the authority and doesn't break any client confidentiality. I have an episode on this already if you need more details. I'll link it in the show notes for you. Now, number 2, your pricing is off. When we price ourselves too low, we may be showing our potential clients that we don't fully trust or value our own abilities. This sends a message that they shouldn't either. At the end of the day, your pricing should reflect what you need to make a living, the value you provide, and cover your business expenses. If you hear crickets after you tell them your prices, this is a sign that something is off here and needs your attention. Slide right in here and interrupt for just a moment to let you know that you are personally invited to join the Sugar Punch community for social media managers. Inside this community, social media managers like you come together to meet and support one another, get answers to burning questions, and build a thriving social media management business. It's 100% free, plus you'll get access to exclusive trainings and resources, be invited to special events, participate in fun challenges, get added to our social media manager directory, and more. Create your free account by going to community.sugarpunchmarketing.com. I'll link it in the show notes for you. See you inside. Now back to today's episode. Now we're into not a deal breaker, but not exactly not a problem either territory. And that's number 3. You need more package options. When we have a multiple tiered offer based on different price points, we're able to secure more clients and create a more sustainable income. I always recommend having a low, mid, and high management package. A secret menu can come into play here too, where you can get really custom with things. Number 4 is really common for social media managers who don't have a lot of sales experience. And it's the fact that you're not leading the discovery calls. If it feels like they're interviewing you, that's a sign that they're the ones leading the call. Having a conversational flow while still positioning yourself as the obvious choice is a learned skill. So don't feel bad if you're not there yet. This allows you to confirm that you would be a good fit for them and they would be a good fit for you. Always take charge of the call. Ask them questions and invite them to ask you questions where it makes sense. And lastly, number 5, you're not following up with them. People get busy, especially business owners looking to hire a social media manager. Make sure you're following up with your potential client multiple times after your discovery call. I like to go up to 2 weeks. When you stay top of mind, they'll be much more likely to get moving on it and make that decision. If any of these sound familiar, run through your sales and lead processes and see if you might be hitting any snags from the list. But here's the thing, you don't have to figure this out on your own. You want to address your client's unique needs with custom packages. Inside the Social Media Manager Success Incubator, we start by breaking down your current packages and building them back up to be both profitable and attractive to clients. Together, we'll be utilizing systems and strategies that do the heavy lifting for you so that you can be clear and confident in your pricing while getting paid what you deserve. We also cover how to discover your hourly rate and leverage it to easily build customizable packages, pricing psychology and secret menus so you can pick all the money up off the table, crafting smart marketing proposals and case studies that establish you as a standout social media manager, a plan for how and when to increase your rates. And that's just in the first week's training. There are 5 total, with the last week being a personalized coaching send-off. The program runs once per quarter, so check out my website linked in the show notes for up-to-date enrollment information. If you have any friends who are struggling with booking clients, share the link to this episode with them and help them out. Make sure you hit the follow button or the plus button in Apple Podcasts so you can get brand new episodes delivered straight to your podcast app every Friday. Thank you so much for listening. I'll catch you next time. Thanks for tuning in to today's episode. Learn more about my digital template shop, online courses, and mentorship program by going to my website at sugarpunchmarketing.com. And while you're there, make sure you join my safe, supportive community created exclusively for social media managers. It's 100% free to join and packed with really amazing resources, trainings, and people. See you next time.